Diam Jesu Mr. Boadi, do do na frame Ghana ba.
Yanka siasa sini na eya bodende maye. Moja na nanu hwegu odegi o man Ghana esi ho no. Edubire wo se ye bitu aso. Na ekirima abo edin pa. Ghana for me chechi bibia, be samu bibia akwaba eba eye Boadi channel, Boadi Inspire channel eso. Na dwumadi wo ye friend ka no kra na wage so emabuni fadwi. Me am di mu cha me friend Mr. Boadi. Don so e friend me Ghana ba. De tie ne say ohun abraba heboyi the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. I didn't know me kasa me kai ebribi na mo kindergarten, me call primary, me call GHS, SHS, teacher training college, university. Where oma omo che ma de a futu om de ma me nyanto wase fai efe mu aba editu anamo enne na ye me senamti. Na one interesting thing be a me no ba beche I who video crowd on say that was on the 3rd of March. And I'm here, my said, me could fear for Strama for Brave North District, Eastern Region, close to Ngoko, New Abrim. Now, one radio station be tiny meeting come for education issue. And now, I won't book me, send me feed and I'm a banner or send me back because me no ma castle phone so. Nana issue no was about a year coup commenter, Professor Atuguba, Eko Mekie. And I feel so economic hardship I am say nyant was yen na amemu ne progress doesn't happen overnight. It won't mommy I will say a MPP near this for but me back as a social commentator. Metwa Quincy I make you a receptioner. Mr. Bosom Pim na tell my own teachers never allow on any money or Baba representing MPP. So, wow, me teacher and I'm name teacher, SS teacher, SS teacher. Eba be jina one platform so I can national issue. That's a way so. Eye na se no ano. Ye share dwumadi so mo ka se NDC rep no afro na mkwa so obente nche obadwane. Bitwa ya se lion. Ono o kire mi ade o achim enkwatin Presby GHS basketry. BC gram na top on the subject minya too. Bitwa ya ono so na nimudi. Na eyamo awo kwa na mo so mani chi so mo products and na wanya ba beto mo osu ade anya beto ma o ne na ekokka national issue ho asem e one platform so yenko na enko video no o mo den so be subscribe se no bi ada content bi am beto bi na so be ka bi yenko na enko video no
message beba 0592 175 500 0592 175 500 0541 227737 0541 227737 udini baby ade free na ade aka ho ade aba was have patience as my administration works to ensure economic prosperity for all. President Akufo-Addo tells Ghanaians 2 broke economy may trigger coup. Professor Atuguba warns. And this answer when the good my baby di ho enkomana pe. Na me ne woka say me name Edu Bosompem that be way too much. Edu Bosompem atnase na no pe okasa ediama the new patriotic party amanyuku no. Na opanyini ba akubi a yetane ni di nkomo pa. Na ya na akwaye fon so. Obetia ye kwa homa no so ne ni yewura Boadi Williams ye ne na kwa akodi nkomo e fa no ngoma sua ho nsem bia ba wo manimu a ne tirima bobbew tie ne di nkomo na waboa ya chechiri nsem de ene de oba be kansa wo fie ha ye nti wo hase a o join the discussion afi nsem a wo apono so no ye ne di nkomo ye watwe mu se NDC fo nso be ba be kansa o mo bae no mo ebeto aso na emom tie we ma me ba sese e be sha ase na ye di nkomo.
Confusion has come. What their total this thing? Understand was not come regular. That is why this year the election has been, because many people say that they are changing me, but me I don't change me. Me I want this thing government MPP was winning by Miss I don't okay, because when the MPP come, I was pissed in the Ghana, so I didn't like this thing was changing me. I don't understand. That is why I'm talking.
All right, enti eno ho asem no mama bedwafo akwa ba na fe yen hyase eni enkomo na yen koyen enim. Okay, Boadi Williams is founder and CEO Edema Educate Africa Institute. Yes, enti o fiar mu se ya ene ne ba bedin komo. Name Machi o.
Yenua.
Pachompombo ko de.
Obade no adaroma. Adepachi de. Ana menua ofe etaka no divine selection aka na ke se dia seda ebema obade.
No kre. Enye enra ni enim se na 3 days a. Kambebusa se mo party mboko de nso ha se mo buru mo homa ni ade ama mi hu se mi musa wo se menyende e mu boko
no comments.
Oh my God. All right, inji you do some pem no atene kan nisa Boadi e mo achi anope
me nya me joso
ba chompo mboko de
ene yes yenra
ye nya me ase edim se Educate Africa Institute de hoboko
oh yaso ye de hojo on say here all the time na ya update ye hunti no na enen komo na ebe de pan o unim de ntia Mr. Bosompem ye me SHS teacher
hey za
yes
Mr. Bosompem de share or no o ye senior
me start SHS o nurse
oh okay
na me kotwa so atifa oda
okay
eti Mr. Bosompem me teacher wajina me ni mama me note a wahwe me kra pai
wow
eti na say nsa no adwuma na eti ya no
sure we tire adwuma pa wa
yes
onso de wa ben pa
eti na say atechire for yen for mu ni agro
that's true enti empanimfo ni na ma yen shase ni nkomo we de na me shase from ani nsan mampani kasai emi say ahead of yen Independence Day a ewo ye nimu na o kire say yes no correct oman no economy no niema mu koyie se de ye nyina ehwehwe no nanso ya abotere na Ghana mpo ye fa ahudie kure nyaaye no ye mfiti prekope eni nyaaye ya abotere na wosie nya na nkakrakra ba question no eni se na mampanyin enimwei enyina na ebrebiduru a na se na monsem kan no akoyese eniema nkoye na eye nhyehyɛ bɔne a aban bi ɔte akonya so edi egu akwan mu nti na ama ho kyerɛ oman ne yewom ye kom no sabre ne yenim sɛ yemfiti prekope ema oman no enye ya na ne mpacho mamintie o
Yo otafija medawase wana pay akwanya ode adome na mefa afidie so na mechia MPP for menyina baby a otafija wa fidie kodu nyinara obi biara otie me Ghana ni biara nso a otie me no so na no pay me mawo achen na ni aminu abema ebisa no otafija no kwaresem se saa na yehwehwe se omampani obekasa ede achre ne manfo. But the question na ode beta to ene se na onim na emre bi atwemu na omokasasa ni ameka na se the prevailing conditions at that time and the prevailing conditions at this time are not equal. Sabre no na niema a na egua kwan so ene enei ne esisi no I think se woni be adwene se na enyepe. So at that time they have a cause to complain. But this time ni ampese yetia se ne say yes omampani akasa ehye yenkran se nya abotare na emrepemu ono eniema ebetime sisi na kwanso enyina enim bet say brand nanado ebetna abanwa so from 2017 said that's 7th of January 2017 2018 2019 we saw how the economy grew yehu senia oman no etimi etumpon anase enyineye. And they took it from, I think, 3.4% growth of GDP. And at the time, 2019, COVID, the economy was growing at around 8%, which you can bear with me. And the pedestal na ode or minor echo. But some of the things I make us say conditions are not equal. And at COVID, any other boom, we are suffering sikasem, we are suffering on minor sebi. COVID ama ɔman no atwe abanachi a Ghana so yeso yɛka ho ama ene edisa oyene yi aba ama ene kra wohwɛ sɛ ne ene the prices of fuel AC airco all this as a result of and ene kra hwɛ sɛ ne Russia Ukraine issue it is coming and we know the strongest nature of Russia nea omutimi eye enu nti hwɛ ne fuel airco so na minim sɛ even enchempo sɛ we etoa so a otafija within a week time no ibehu baabi a fuel price bakwa kudru a yentimi mfa so bo no emmo na nado sɛ ɔno na abi a wayɛ ama fuel price akɔ nkan enti na nea na nado bɛka na bɛsere amanfo ne sɛ munya abutre na emrepemu no enema ebetimi asesa hwɛ ɔkan yɛ sɛ independence yɛnya no dakope that time I was watching a documentary bi Malaysia was that around 1960 or 54 thereabout so we hwɛ sene na wosi ɛyɔn ade wo hwɛ wɔn dwom na nantwie ni ade nam ho track ya na yetwi wa ha ya yepia dwedwem for the fan yem ya mu good there was a similar thing going on in Malaysia you said enti yenso moma yenhwɛ sɛ yenso ebetu ebo ase ni ahwɛ ni atoto ye niema na yetumi akɔ yie na aya na ade bia no si ye free bonimu akɔ ohaw mu a ahoche kakra wo mu na suffering but de kakra mesre Ghana for no say we should have that spirit of long suffering ada ka say abojechere good nti muma yenya abojechere kakra na yentwen yenya otwen honhom na mrepemo no nim se na nado o de Ghana be konkan hwe mebisa se ebra Yesu ka se ana onyankopon ka se Mose mponyi Israel for enfri Misrim enko promised land no ochon asase anufusuo ne ewo so wamfa won prekope ankosi ho na kanyame betimi aye ne saa nanso odom fa esere so and the Bible my dear say about 40 years me boy na good ana okowo haw mu saa awia ne anadwo nyina no onam ofa atamfo nsam okowo haw mu okwamane ansa na wodo won yeden ekobo hye asase ne so enti say ye bedru bo hye asase ne so a otafija ohaw kakra wom ba ne enti
yes but obi a otie mu bia 2016 tie mu na ene otie wu said ye wonsam a wo kan ene de mampanyi kan no onye disappointed because Matthias say yakoha
these conditions are not the same because the na we nyina no na eni ho na sade we amma otafija enter me sha se me ma onya ntiase say look at how an economy grow 2017 2018 2019 enti no sanka we amma what do you think can yibehu Ghana
can COVID ba ya nso yenye ska bebre IMF brain ska World Bank my ska o mai mu kra manfo bebre kra so my ska enempuyase 3 state institutions ye do omu face embre because of miss appropriation bi ne yementi so yenye sika nse COVID ne ba ya nso na yete ho no mo saa yenye sika so
Otafrija
yes
ayana me I don't want to talk like that yenye sika question can maybe sao about me se mintimi mi sao question but wonga kasa na mpase mbi sao msa asem we good yenye sika no two ways about that yenye asen 1 2 yeboka sen now let's do cost benefit analysis enti nyese bia yenye sika na mmom eka ben so no man no so eboye
say no man so ena minority so mu akonta o parliament no so akoya asem foforo no na nka o man ni nyina ehu yenya asen yeboka sen
Otafija
yes sir
so question na me make no when we say this thing it happened in the year 2020 now 2021 ansana ye be approve 2022 budget no that was around November there the expenses of the government must be presented before the parliament go and look at our budget it is stated clear over there what I say I don't want to go there I think I the page I wanted to quote out the page number where COVID expenses was there. Everything has been spelled out over there. Mamenka COVID expenses now on my munu a year ni nyina ewo ho. Se Ghana amamremu no. Se wentimi ankyere nia 2020 we spend ya. Untimi mfa 2021 ma. Wentimi ankyere na 2021 we spend ya. Untimi mfa 2022 ma. That is how the constitution has been spelled out. Sana amamra no akyere yen. Enti the COVID expenses was spelled out over there. Otafija woda opa You can Google, and then we can say with the issue of technology, Bibia Ababe clear. COVID expenses was made clear over there. But you know how the populace is going on. Ozzy, nena me person me can say, oh say, and then on man we know, yama politics, achemu. We have been there polarized. Or anti issue biano eba na ya twisting on. With the issue of the COVID outcome was him, everything expenditure was clearly stated there. But obi beshala I cannot be to send here on man penino and to me and move cover the home conta. Cover the home conta has been spelled out over there. Na near ye na ye famu na no eye ahochra aba iwiasa fananyina Ghana enye exceptional. Obi nka se Ghana edru heaven no. Obi nka se situation na ye wumo no obi pe no. Obi nka se situation na ye wumo no eye ade papa dabi. Nemmum enye obi na aye eye iwiasa nsesa ana akofa sade we nyinara aba. Enti na me koso na maka na masre amanfo se we need to take our time.
Okay.
We need to take our time.
Right.
Now, yen tenase na yen politics. Enchiche omanu mu because akoba se nia MPP be can be ano and this hunu say enye. Sanso na nia and this be can be anso no MPP hunu say enye. Is there's one thing that I also want to comment about it. Is it looks as if say Ghana no mame nka ne yi kakra. I say ye kasa. Is your home? We talk too much. Now, they be a make catch me call say whoever talks too much doesn't know mathematics, and whoever doesn't know mathematics is poor. Obi o kase bia no onimu konta, obi a onimu konta bia so ehia no. O hwe ewiasa fa na nyina, ebi before na ye nimu konta, ebi before so na ehia yen. Asia, they are the well developed in mathematics, and you see how they are growing. We talk. Bibia o say asem bi kra ba wo de hwe. Hey, we be can say no we can say at the end of the day, but there will not be any valid solution to it.
Okay.
But whoever thinks will just sit down, analyze it, and then move. That day be with mommy just 2 minutes. Na me nyaw assembly. Many taxi driver be share or down. He was complaining, and Juma say then. So I sat in the car. And me try no or me say, yeah, Juma and a panel and more better say 10, 11. Now I parking or kokoda. I just say about bed 3, 4. I'm so you go and sleep. And if you feel better say 10 up to bed 3, 4 no okokoda. So can't you also do another business? And I say mantem na moteno. Can't you even see people are on macro school? You can even organize them so that you can even send them to school. And I say won't mean be a be now be a barbering shop be or provision stock to be about maybe if it 10 about 5 solid hours you go and sleep. Is it so? We are people like we are always thinking about say Obina bibi. Normally we complain, oh na me mama wintem papa family and go school. And I say you see, so we always sit down and be talking and be complaining without thinking. So please, and a big please, mesre on Mangana say tronaka say near dear chinu emre mu odin beba. Mama yin hunu say emre no emu odin no. Nti mama yin to eboase na omampani nanado emfa yen ko bosha asase no so
me da se papa you ready so mpem na atene kan Facebook ananse 104.9 dodo na ahwa omo ehwe enche o messages ye beyi ade afiri ho de amom ye ka say Lionel Sean Wolf constituency organizer de ma NDC no so aba be cancer Mr. William Pacho ma memra ho mampanyina sema wo ka kire Ghana fuei e wo se convince yen say omanma odaroma
menua mamenchia atiefo nyina na empenfo akatwo say edu amanfo so a na yakaya no on say makasa sa wa maso but ene mabafi eti obi ati mi tie say me ma ifiefo hu say maba eti ma me fa kwanya so enchia eye Madam Judith Asiedua nyame adma ochina odi ne mame deduanan o abrimi ha yes enti michia no obomodin pa e eye constituency mi a eba no eye new month for support I dey my mofra in fact obomodin pa and na me anso me mame Madam Veronica Fasi and na teacher Opoku Mr. Opoku Samuel ono so ye me papa o mi no mo enkwatena o mu tie misisi a me kasai and na Madam Constance yeboa o ye nurse e wo eye na def o mo clinic ye wo adeus na hey yeah minua ye ko ye nim ne ye beto aso eni enchia no hwe dear, your mampany, I cannot.
Okay, Lionel.
Atafrija.
Yes.
akola yi kabe won fi an kamehwe no
ade wa yo de
wa chie wanchia
wanchia
makola me kire na
won so kire na de
me kire na de
ne de
se no ho me mama
on sa make say ye ko yenim no me ko so achia
yeah sa no kan ti owie ba to nya abotre obi be fi abi abi so hunahuna na asem ba ko
so de na uchia no agya me
ba to matinya
en nankasa komo we die ma nye faithful I want have me to kasa because me teacher for am no platform
we so ha
just say I but Ghana to make kasa
kama Ghana no ano ja wuli ba to yanko impressive
minia unim ye man pani nanado na semi a wakan wakasa se pani eti di okan mum de menene eya adwen so obedi a o abrabum a enye se oda soro ya na wadi ye eti di wakane de edem trodo but the tiene say me am here as Ghanaian am a free educate Africa Institute menene ya adwen in that contest ye demand for prosperity for the country enye Ghana for etiemi enso enene ya adwen a enye na except say bia obi ono no kita party position bi o jacket wa mko onye adwuma for it unim bibi in 2016 campaign ye mampani okachire ye say I will transform the country within 18 months sabe nanado on free Ivory Coast on free Burkina Faso o ye Ghana ni there's okusua de o amanone no san bai eto onim de ekoso tema na NDC wo akonya so no mo abem no onim de ekoso no already Ghana's economy any baby a wotimi project edu eti se wo petumi si ento abamawo now because of say we are anxious to become a president we say we betimi transform your mind within 18 months si ento abamawo na unim de wo kan meboa now sase me okan na 23rd November 2016 eto Ghana fo asum ene yet sika so enso komode yen ene other messages ana eba bontin eti oma omubusa sa question we no omudibisa.
And do you think one transforming economy no sabre no kan nye covid na abesa ni ma
minia me pese ye de covid ebe excuse me pese ye de covid ebe excuse kra hwe according to records sa publication it occurred 19th March 2021 Accra, I am reading Accra, Friday 19th March 2021. The ministry's attention has been drawn to media publications claiming that government spent 1.2 billion on the COVID-19 pandemic, even though government says it spent 19 billion. It's even say media no say 1.9 billion, 7 billion, and are buying say 19 billion. Osafija yenkwa ha within the COVID no yes Ghana ya de pa me see every year 2017 Ghana Revenue Authority they are mandated to mobilize revenues in the country so 2017 omunya 44.949 billion 2018 omunya omukomanim omudu 45.883 billion 2019 ena na ya tese China for yalie bi ni enim se ba bedu ha ena ye so yalie covid no eno mu no Ghana for bomodin tuai eto am yenya 46.929 billion 2020 na covid ni yin stand for card dem no Otafrija TDC ye Ghana for bomodin sent tuai ato ema revenue for no Ghana Revenue Authority for GJ eno yenya 47.936 billion. Now 2021 post COVID because 2021 announced that nyedinsa
yeah
enumunu ni bibi yankopon chira o man Ghana o kan Ghana fo nyina akoma am ye sincere to our nation because ye do man no so it escalated up to 57.901 billion.
There's a more page up
yeah. It is a ne o ka che me say because of COVID and economy no akofoma me gituma enyeye mathematics na me ye wa hatisia no e kire me say enye no kore now yenko ha Ghana de mbebo boss nyina no wo ho
besia ye mampani na wabo yenya 221 billion besia ye ko boy you na nadon ko aboye 221 billion besia ye boye o keka ebo mane iska ye gada wo ma we se mu a 77.597 billion sika ye gada no o ma bi so pe 47 billion pe Joe Biden pe 47 billion pe no they transform US but ye nya broso it is na ye tia say covid nti na economy na akofoma me ntiase ye fa no nto ho tama covid attack ye no ni enim se beba attack ye no international community no ede no mo ye ma o man Ghana according to research IMF Emma in 2020 IMF Emma Ghana 1 billion so for la no IMF Emma 1 billion say em fan fight covid in 2021 IMF said no ade na say ansomo etimo samaji 1 billion MP so 2021 no ene ye giye ena World Bank enso to us no enkonform contribute it is some watch roma ye mom ye ntimi hwe om sa World Bank is to MIN 430 million in 2020 in 2021 omo hwe na ensuyen om sa de 130 million esambre in 2021 we are in 2022 March eti ukika sika yese no covid abaine si 19 billion media no say 1.7 billion mini a ukika boma ye nyamfa so ana say ye boka Ghana for amutie ye nyamfa so ana say ye boka eti say apply mathematics e wa hanum say ya Ghana enyamfa so eti akwakwa say covid ne krapo no eba be favor o my Ghana. It was a nice way to mobilize a revenue in the country. Yes. The data me wo ewa had me say no. Enti I buy we say or all the moral right to transform the country, but don't have the moral right to tell us say you should wait. Tama ye to obama ye man pani no. By then before a 2016 election, na JDM ex-president John Dramani Mahama aka say na satana nanado kasa bebre na baomia kasa bebre satana my president dawo batom kasa bebre na Mahama say no untimi judge me unless oba be president because unim what is happening here yentie me unim oba University of Ghana me can test ko ho it me patro say me ye MPP ni
I see
yes me MPP ni pa me start say me to aba ma to aba MPP sa the lion oyawe only but in this case I am talking on behalf of Ghanaians. Unim enkoma yedu ha nyina no we are standing on behalf of this and the next generation. So see anya fair to them ochina bi there will be questions ayentimi hia no minia ye mampani ye to ba man wie no o ka kire yen say I am in a hurry me pentem I transform me on my Ghana etimo ma me kwana menyi ministers more than necessary. It's over 122 million 122 ministers in the country. Oman Saturday population saying me pacho yanko China ni yanko check omo number of ministers. Yanko South Korea ni yanko Korea ni wi yakọ Ukraine ho na omo acho ni yanko Russia as say wi ati nyina zuru omo no. So ministers saying but Ghana ni ye twam 120 ministers. Ebi 2 deputies, ebi 3, ebi 4. But ni nyina chi na ene 2022 oba be ka kire me say yenya to wase ye na yentimi and transform wo man and as your prosperity doesn't occur overnight. In that context no wrong. But in normal context no it is right statement no make it but in this governance contest ne dey wrong.
All right.
It mean ya say Ghana for kasa omudi kasa say me so me ne nyadwen a na ese masem ode
me da say Boadi Williams eno no na wate ne nkan ye besa aba no hobio na yada issues ya ba be hwe la na me mo acha no pay
ye no yaminia
ba cho bokọ de
utwede ampa na da Roma
great wa mantem
yeah,
nti wonchi ya na ye atwa so na yenku ya nimtem ba cho de da ho ne ye dia mampanyi ka kire ni
o se dey
topic is here the amount
yabi me si o se dey
ba cho mampanyi se yenya abotre na Ghana ye fa ahudie kura ne yemfiti prekope eni yenyan nti kakra economy no ye besi kwan so ti yenya abotre
Otafrija mesiro ti no nim sa tama no bi bu man na not yechire no nim sa
oh
onima ko nsua na nado his excellency adu ejikumkufo ondo hwe edu ba bi no kan no kre o se sa na meti yechire na menim se ade na eden sa yo Otafrija ansa na no mechia me papa bi a friend baba ide o won kwaten eno wura konkoni ne ne yere e ma me sisi danchira na me nua na youth organizer na nra na nansa amane eton no me chia na no pay ba bibio wo bia na masiri nyankopon ahoden e de ama no na ansa na meba no me kasa no mesre security agencies no se sa anyoma na esiye no omomomoden ase mbitu anamon because before 2020 election yeah say party bia disbanded ni
vigilante
group bia omo bia omo engunu omo kotena ase ye yehu ye na MPP fo ase so omo de ahihye bebi a yehu bi hihye aso mo de koye bibi wo niam basa wo ayawa so ya kan ya nkosi hwe ama ye beto abakra abremu ha yehu bi a macho supa eduru ha behu se MP no de oma be guntro na obi gina ho ba ma gina ho se ba mani ye beto aba eno nkire se ye be kunkum ya ho wo se sisi ya no de bia na meka se nye political parties in a bit me crashing and minor however a bit me say within the party itself nti ya best say security agencies say what district mu
okay
omun kenyom ho if you say sa de we ye to aba ye hu machu so egu ka mu enam ko bu nkrofo ewo eye amwana praso de se kan pa bro won ankosi hwi na ka no so nam ho na so jafo nyina wa ha mu hu ye yo Otafrija ena minyan kasa okan ye minyan MPP ni no asem okan ye no ai me won kakra na ye so so okasa se ase ahokyere wo man mu no enye obi na deba na ye oman no se de nyoma ebe koso no na de ahokyere ye den eba na ene o de omahuni saade a eye pa na se JDM ene Ghana fo nyina be hu se enye ono ne bo apayo ena ma saa kane asem eba ya ne wa be siesi a omo bakra no machine ya na esi ho a omo betu ha ka omo se omo ntia se omo mpren omo ntua ka ne ade ne MPP fo hu se be boa ma na mo kofa de akoboa asantemam me no ka se asantemam du hade bia dum so ho na saa bre na papa na ebre nyina no ye fro onkra so meboa no omo se omo mma but omo bo papa ya chi kansem bibri ene de ye nya botre papa na asem na oka no na nado asem na oka ni excellency eye pa kana fo e bi nya botre e de amano na ye nya botre so dia na ni aye ka ho asem no ya ye den wono so ati e de amaye hwe o my Ghana enna me ba yo si hai aka ni nyina gu fom yo I wonder how as a mini MPP ni so kire na de me metete no fom no so be fa no e wo soro no de ne koye nti na chese ne ye hia wa hapa
na mu product pan it was
o se Otafrija apantie abomodia de ensika sama to fom atie fo dodo na atie ensika sam oh wrong wa wa chirechirem na Otafrija yete o memo yin pefe se 2020 Ghana XD yen target wan enim se covid bre no kura target sika na yesi agege ye boroso na wa be ka kire me se covid no aye se nya sika bebre fi amanone covid ko ama is it 34 billion
no den GRA revenue omti mobilize ya
sika amanone for the bebo aye no
yeah
it be my 34 billion so ati ase se sika we nyina woje ye hu e de odi ye wi a na de akoshe covid de na do kan yate but also obeye dia ena na ba bi ansamoni koso a NDC for year boss say ade we o enu na eku yen enu ti na yesrew hwe hama yen no onti na ni nko ho na yesrew jet na wa hai na wana wade eje okura no ebetime si school dan ebesi ho na nipa yemu adwuma 7 ye high dan ma won e ma mo tinam na jet ni si ho na edu tama obetu kwan wasan afa na ye de na oman Ghana ye wo no otafija obi president fufuro fi ni man so abe hai na ono de etu kwan hwe otafija abrofo no mo sere yen abrofo sere yen pa o ko ni nchen usu o ka sei ena oman ne ho kire ye problem sei ba o hwe budget a waye na enu ni de sika wura efense presidency no uko White House kura nya sa ni wura ho aden sisa ni mebunu ade akogu ho obi apie na oba mi o Flagstaff House oba kromu a ba bia wo ye bibia otumi akonda hey mo mi fi Flagstaff House na ba se ha bu ye nya wei na waka gu ho no ye hu adwuma mo ye obi ye de obi akotena ho ne de ne sa anopa onko hwe minister bi na onhwe se o adwuma bi a no akoboa no ne pege sika ne de amano oh my Ghana kwame nkroma Ghana a na kro mo ba ye no ade a ebi nsi da ye pese ye condemn nkroma kra se wanya hwe no hwe de na ye de ko nsambena nanado his excellency and his excellency Bawumia anka anchire on mindful say ye be ye wei ye be mamusei ye be musei na sika ne de wo ho ampa otafija de bi ameka sika no wo ho but nipa kakra bi na akɔhye omubotom nipa kakra bi na akɔhye omubotom na omu wan kasa mu no so san bebu yan aye ni bi ne ko hwɛ ene petrol ultimate to petrol na roba na petrol ma mesi from na petrol boy ya sen ene ye ton ne sen how many years ene driver for su adwadifo esu ene unim se kuafo kro esu enye fertilizer we decide yankasa we decide ani ton 12 cedis ene na mahi is it 32 or 36 cedis aten okwani ni bede no adofo no so si obeye ni ya ye besire no on cutting expenses no.
So it's your some cutting expenditure by 20%. All department agencies.
Yeah, what yate? The be obeye. Onu ankasa de no so ka ho. O si free jet nim. Na ye ho ensane yen. Since yetimi trase. Eno de bia meti ana mere aho. Timi ka asem ya bi se. Oman ye ho akire yen. Nti ate se ya taxi momu a. Ye sika na ye de ato phone so na oman no ye nya sika nsi school dan. Na Greek minister aba ye nya sika nto fertilizer. Na road minister aba ye nya bi nya road. Ye pa hi. Road contract sika ayira. Besi ne. Ewen. Ayeda na che se Ghana hia 6.9. Sai sika na mroso. Contract sika no mesi ewen fa. Ye ko haye ma me no matunton je ne omobre hwe enra me fi ha me ko na oba bia beton ade na praga bi obafo ye otafija okuta ne pan okuta we ofo ya edu akaka edu oba ho no na osi yam se ne fi hye ni fa so oba bi o mi so osi go te ahwe na ne paboa ya tu me se wa hwe wato awie o okom se o diskani tu phone su akọ ama se kobi o se je ne wura o se me betew na mikuta me car na mikoto fuel 4 million na obi su kuta ne car no to 4 million na sem nipa no ekuye ni kuta sika on bottom na mi ntumi mani bi na mi mitua ka no na oka kire ne se onu di momo resande a obetina otafija ase ne se
okay
otafija ase ne se na nado o hwehwe ba omia e magana fo ye hia ba omia Bawumia kasa bebre ena Bawumia doje se digitalization no name enu de wo ho de last week me kan ha me teacher ni bi ye lecture kra ye kra no ye to no online school de no prefect de ni yi platform na create na ye ade a chese mimia eden kwa na oya all man mehwe economy no san na chima
na de all ye nyenwa bi na oya de boost economy no digitization no eboam economy ni mpija
ebe page ni say sa wo be wie na ode mi akoto so enu ti ni wan hwe ni ekura wakatu ya kura ye ba kofa ho na u yi ayato me na me katro Ghana ye hwe ni ye me tax. He was mentioning America. He was mentioning no. Ghana ye tax. No. Excuse me to say. Ghana meba aba wo mi aseden momo. O taxi momo a wo ye criminal. And make sense say about taxi momo. He said this. If taxi momo you a criminal. Yes.
Was he make sense?
Me see Otafija me catch us san can say. Hey, Osi. Yes. Master, keep quiet and let me talk.
Oh, Lionel, hold on.
Matthias,
now train to Kwane Yako.
Medasi, Otafija ya no mo ya dia na me yura ho because omo mpese ye maame no beti. Omo mpese ye nuanu mo na e wo fom no be hu.
All right.
Hwe se, ba omi akansem we nyina na economy na chia na nowhere to be found. Why? Your system nim.
Okay.
Adenti no mo hwe ba omi no mebo ayen. Na nado aka. Yesi yate. Nemum yesire won. Twa bato omo twinto kwa yesi nyina yesika.
Mate me da se la
yona. Yesika wo fam na me konkwaten. Na de no o ha no challenge sasu ni yesire no.
Yo, mate me da se. La name me ba ho sisi na ya ba beto aso ye bre no so kwa na e kona ya hwa da issue no ni beti edin komo. We say Anansi FM papa I'm watching you from Afusu. It's your boy Clemento Suarez. Kwabena Jomo say I'm watching you live. Okay. DJ Black and so share na Amos to force say Mr. Boadi, you are man Tiger Eyes watching you live. After the interview, kindly come online for data. Inti obinso de na yenhwe messages ni kakra bia ba yenyimfro na afi wi a yenkwe and we said good morning Otafrija, let's continue use this 65th independence celebration to promote massive development done by this government. Ghana still beyond aid. Great work done by Honorable Kojo Ponkroma and Paul Asamoah of Achamansa district. My regards to Anyanso Utium NPP polling stations. Enti ankama foster the free achim ayirbi inside achim bi any hono the free brain. I will say good morning Otafrija. Today our brothers in NPP have sent soft spoken 1,000 girls to speak for them. If you have a president who live like a king but turn around to tell the citizens things will be well, then we have a long way to go. Honorable, do you know this NPP government has put on hold the school feeding program? I think that's school feeding program on in our basic school in the rural areas. Okay, greetings to our able members of NDC. Hashtag get your voters ID card ready for 2024. Babal Hassan, Eddie Free, Kwansi Zongo, Nedia or the Eba any. Ba Mamini Baku in free enough Yankin Yebreno, a copan na yintimi and twasu. We say. Does the former President Mahama and his clueless NDC listen to themselves when they speak about national issues such as corruption, economy, employment, and infrastructure, etc.? Someone who couldn't answer a simple question about corruption at BBC interview is now talking about corruption. Someone who couldn't manage our economy and took us to IMF for bailout is now talking about economy. Someone who couldn't create jobs for the youth is talking about unemployment. Hashtag Mahama is talking. Mahama is taking Ghanaians for granted. The battle still remains the law. Sule edi free sunyane koto krom ewo bono region ho eno edi free ebreye ne anope we say Professor Atuguba speak lies, propaganda, influenced by evil and a hypocrite with his coup comment because he was among Mahama and NDC cabinets who performed abysmally and took us to IMF for policy credibility, which frozen employment, cancel teachers and nurses training allowance, 3 months pay policy for teachers who have taught for 2, 3, 4 years, but he didn't preach coup at that time. So never again NDC nation reckless and looters. Regards to Mr. Stephen Intim, NPP National Chairman hopeful. Maintain Mr. Usu Sechere as NPP for regional chairman. OPK Eddie Free I have forgot so need the brain. Your brain TM fancy. Name Bacho. You better hear next topic and baby our batters kakrano any akwe.
Yeah. Now I just want to correct Miniam Boadi the Meba Boadi no the statement na o make concerning the income on mine nyaye. I want to say he began from 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. You see, let's be specific. Obobo income so he never mentioned expenditure. Anytime I can say the way he's doing his mathematics is quite erroneous. Now, say ope the budget for the country. Name amount for 18 in NTMA. Every year, Ghana ni esusu say ibinyano. Yenya wo omanimu wia yen budget no about 30% is being spent is as a result of loans and grants. Inti yenya wo omanimu kra no enso omana ko homa for the year. And this obeka say 2020 we had about 47.9 billion. That 47.9 billion granted him. Say ampa si yenya that 47 and we what we have generated within the economy. But at the end of the day, the budget for the year is not the 47.9 billion. The budget for the year is plus 30% of it. And everybody knows. I just say, be your catch and say, we name Edia and I'm a say, every year, our budget is being sponsored as a result of loans and grants. Apart from Nyano. And so I feel, say, I don't want to go with figures. 2022, any near your best send woman is over 30%. And the no year by force, I say a quasi loan at the best sponsor, which the parliament has approved. Sanity or man wimu and yendra, and it is continuing forever. And that is why we need to generate income for the economy by which we can run on our own. And that's what the president is preaching about. Say, yen share quite befaswa, yen bet me a generating income so that we can sustain ourselves. Na yan bitimi aboya hombra and it's all because say COVID yenya 2 billion 2020 yenya 3 billion 2020 yenya 4 billion just the figures, it doesn't add up. Two, he was talking about the promises Nanadu made in the budget. Does it mean say though yen revenue there it me exceeded the target because of COVID loans so I know was not because of COVID. Say yen income mamen kan yi na amount for nti see say afie sika yehwe o man mu na fa say 100 billion and yehwe o man we mu your budget, that was our income. And we nia e be generate wo man we mu now so yen expenses I was say o man e kai say o man ye bo no it will be around 130 billion. That is how it is. You see, a budget 100 billion e wo man we mu na mum ye be say 130 billion. So meaning say see etimi jim pa 100 billion GGA still I was here 30 billion. That's the point. So every end you see economy is not a matter of say you can see a budget way near Argentina we are okay. Why are you blaming is it and then you see that's why me say menya kwenya betra. Look at the way I speak. I don't speak like somebody who is just making propaganda politics. No, I speak with fact and I speak with issue. They were talking about the promises Nanadu was making. Atafija, maybe you don't know. 79, were you in this country? I don't know whether you could remember what the Rollins said. Do you know? 81, what the Rollins said. Obama here for Nesika in IAP. 1 man, 1 toilet. A host of even when somebody is holding a 5 pesos, 50,000 Ghana cedis, that person was arrested. What happened in this country? But I don't want to go to that tangentry. 2008, a day na Mills Mahama anka oman we mu. Akron 4, and nipa 17 akron 4 we ko say krono no ma wia no ma yese. What happened after the term of office? Yanti Sara, Yanti Jida, Yanti Wayome, Yanti all lot of the. You see, I don't want to go there. You see, it's no say ye betrahane ye couple ye can the policy and the stake at hand. We should not bring political campaign messages. Those things are not. Obianka just said my health insurance one-time premium. What happened? At the end of the day, health insurance go guye. Engu on my way. So I don't want to go there. Let me get back to my issue.
Okay.
Is it so? Lionel was making something on petrol, blah blah blah. I put it down
across 8.
Yes, but petrol across 8. Yes, I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll begin from 2000 when young Papa Kufuor was coming. Do you know the price of petrol? It was a 60 pesos. I can tell you it was 6,000 cedis, all cedis, and 60 pesos. When Kufuor came, it shoot up. Even that very year, no, it moved to 10,000. That was 1 Ghana cedi then. I could remember. 2008, a brana or man penny Kufuor, if how much was the petrol? It was around over 5 cedis. At the time of 2016, when Nanado was coming, petrol was around almost 20 Ghana cedis, and then we were almost 40 Ghana. You see, so if NDC man comes to tell me that petrol boy did it, the question I will ask you is, what are you going to do to petrol price?
There's nothing you can do. Petrol and some of their politics.
You can't do politics.
Petrol politics.
Me, have I done that?
I know
I will never do that. You see, that's what I'm saying. Say, you should not come and sit here and be making politics, because the successive government have done it, and somebody will also continue to do it. And me, you can't talk to me like that. Me no to me for petrol price and Miami politics and my own convince me. And those I am closer to. I've been telling them. And me Boadi.
Okay.
Yes, with the issue of campaign promises and the figures he were quoting, and I was expecting him to and say the budget for the country at that year no you see, and you see, and you spend you see, and the kind of profit you see. Right. That you can make analysis. Without that you can't make any justification to that. Let me get back to my substantive issue. I think say the issue you see young papa atugubam say sebi or your penny into or penny nano watra ebehwe se na ebisi a ye beka na afa good me I don't go like that. You see, so one can say, to be frank, one can say and the fact to say on money my doesn't mean say we should call for military intervention. After all, as you have a baby on my didn't you in the statements I what say now we'll call it for military intervention. Now I thought say near I say a bit midday. What are you implying? I didn't and per constitution and Casampuno and my yen a Kayan say Offences Act, I think chapter 3 or so. Offences Act. This whoever brings a coup is a treasonable offense. And we all know it. Yeah. It's a treasonable offense. It's the word coup should not even be mentioned and should not even come out and you can say a free lawyer ni ano. Maybe lawyer. I'm not a lawyer, but I don't think I can sit somewhere na makase near ekwi ebetim the coup to aba. No, because a coup ni ba. What are we going to gain? Coup bo mama for so ben pani benye fiso. Entimi mfa ye nkwhwe. Na coup require why should you even mention the word coup? I didn't think one power lawyer we am mranimu no one can send your man for obi send no text message bi. Was it get your voter ID card ready? And that is what we want you to say. Because constitution Kenya say after every 4 years we should be able to go and vote. In the South Africa say near man penino tears egwaso no oye no wani nye ho a you just go and vote and change him. Doesn't need
so we state as no wo yem fato ho ne ACB de nam bi so aku bi baaye ene yes
no yes sir ade bi ho you say aduane a wa meto wo ma me jare no yechi ade a omamra no support no we don't need to mention it. It is a mention okay since so or dean of faculty of law good somebody can also wake up and say me who say dean a wote ho no so I'm come to take you. Otafija will like somebody come and say Otafija console now tell me who say wajuma no and so anything me be to number 10 man. We don't do that. So we go by the law. Right. It is a 4 years na so that's a man for no you say na man for over 51% eto aba e de man na do say on to na memo so na. And there na 1 year nkwa a change anything no or susu say NDC for binumu me nka so mu nyina de e binumu susu say enya ono nkwa na wahase and the coup
said the amount for because
no me I don't me say opening na no awotire so we should see him say wafum
me da say me say wedding part of your time na call your fan kakra
me nua kakra make an so the me teacher e kan ne say unim I have all the expenses. I have it here, but a bre my account because your other issue to tackle. Yeah, but me bow is 2017. Also, me started from 2017. Yeah. Yes, Educate Africa Institute. We educate Africa.
it is ye can be a yenim de yeka. In 2017, now your budget, a government has budgeted 456.25 million in both capital and operating expenditures, excluding worker-related costs for this program. Unim DB. Se me kasa me devil interator. Na se me shasia I was say me wie. It another time. Ye bebo mo de ni attack no pe. Ni ama Ghana for hu expenses. Now say e can say mammo no from 2017 na me make revenues no up to the current date na me dem aye no. It me must say say I have all the expenses and checking both sides no Ghana ye sika more than the one I think he used to name this government is not accountable. And nothing am I no where asema make
budget no ukoma kwan fa so spend ye ni sika during COVID.
What is the what out no it's not accurate. It is not even accurate.
The what budget ni
yes, what is stated is not even accurate.
I see.
Yes. But then who was Speaker of Parliament? Makokwe. Yes. So adia bia ye ni adia tum. Oh, now the reason why Yehunia say things are this government or brand say because of your hang parliament nti ama omuntimi fa de bia enko but me kasa asem wo say lion e kasa no wo kasa me about vigilantism. But me man ati say this year mu hanabisi you.
Yeah, ono abetraining
vigilantes. Eti unim bi Ghana for mutie. I am telling you, NDC is not the option. NDC is not the option. The fact say yeka nanado asem no. Who is the president? Nanado. Vice Baumia. Eti minister bia no nanado na appoint no. So say yeka se mi fa minister bu that doesn't mean me as Boadi. Me ka se mi fa aban we when say metano but aban we na wo so a ye di bibia hye ne nsa that doesn't correct mistakes NDC be ye the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Mesapa John Dramani Mahama ex-president eba be ye no obe mess up Ghana's economy no enu ntina ama MPP for so no ejina so omo so edinsem no excuse me to say NDC for edinsem no pi even yeru afikra bus branding you know if Kenya did an sada I be say free anchor echo Brazil then okoye oba na Mahama be pam no no sani ko say Flagstaff House but then Flagstaff House and no Jubilee House so NDC mess up na dia Ghana for too disappointed ne say ne believe say na do onimade no ana they have the men and truly MPP have the men but unfortunately the men are not able to work. The men are not at work now. And na Ghana for I say like two pepless no. Oh, and yes I no and this for ebe for when magics. Omo be but almost say more. MPP so be but the any expert no and yes I hu no. Oko assess wa one district one factory cassava dey is where signboard na kire but say ebu atoho. Oko Nancy last year me call Akumadan me bo modern call Franco e call Mankran so cassava factory minim so channel be wie dia bebre so dia ye Ghana for ye Kenya ne say MPP MI bebre ena sika so a abedi aban wensam so edoso and bear in mind to whom much is given much is expected. Yeah. That is why we are talking.
Okay yensha your next topic in kakra bi sima bi na yemra ayo Lionel
minia dear prof atuguba kai ye no hwe me ready ma hwe no more than 5 dear papa ne kan wo ho enye so all call for cool dear papa ne kan no enye so all call for cool say lion wo kire me brofo Mr. Bosompem so kire me brofo
okay
almost had me for other areas na me bomodin so sua na ye so pe de omo kire me no any brofo a professor ne eka ye no he is not calling for coup nimom no all can say officers grievances eba omuntama etimi di coup eba when there is economic crisis etimi di coup eba when you check Ghana youth employment o check records minia o yamba hyew aweho na minim nyame aduma Sunday yes ɔman Ghana yɛdi mfie aduosanum
yeah
minim de ekwa celebrate Cape Coast no because ɔman no is old. Yes, Ghana is old, but to me it's not matured because of say yɛnya mpanifo papa after nkroma ana wa mebu ɔman no deɛ prof eka ne say emabunu say yɛyɛ no 10 a 2 out of 8 82 pɛ ɛna ɛwɔ adwuma 8 ɛni adwuma yɛnkɔ yɛti na yɛnkɔ Burkina ɛdɛn ne ma ku esi wɔ hɔ Burkina for say president no ontimi manage economy ni ye and ɔyɛ too autocratic ɔka bia ɔka obi nka bi ɔka sɛ koda but we have also forgotten say aban ɛyɛ nkɔfoɔ ne dia aban no ɛyɛ dia etimi ameka sɛ meka aban no eti sɛ ɔyɛ adeɛ bi anya na sɛ me se adeɛ na ɔyɛ ma me no me mpenti yɛ foforo ma me a ɛyɛ sɛ wɔtie ɛnka sɛ me na me president no kyenkyena deɛ maka no mɛyɛ minia sɛ ukɔ krokasie ma kronkito mu ufa afikyira unya kontumri na unya emeso yi bia why still awi ba ukɔ krokasie ma emabunu a ebre last 2 weeks and obi frɛ me free Kumase ɔfrɛ me ano say mi buza ni din krampo mpɛ sɛ bɛbɔ sɛ mpakyɛ unim obi a wɔpɔ obi ne na tena wɔn kran ɛnam si dabi mankate kɔ no because on the frɛ ɔ sɛ ɛyɛ asɛm nti si akra mɛyɛ den minua sɛ nipa kɔ na ɔfrɛ no it could be so a graduate wɔwie university wɔwie ɛyɛ polytechnic a na yɛ technical university obi ɔyɛ ha obi ɔyɛ educated so obi di bɔne a ɔn minua ehu obi ɔyɛ half educated ɔno kwa de dangerous so what I say it's not prof justify say comparing what has happened in Guinea na Alpha Conde ɔse chinchina chi menko afenso de mo pɛ no anya na mɛyɛ de me pɛ na mɛyɛ mamo economy ni so a menya ni ye na mo atomo mɛmɛ kɔma de mo no ɛna ɛyɛ domboya ɛsɔre yɛ sɛ no sɛ kɔba ni sɛ ya aya na ni da so nyina ba bigina military so etina na mɛgye me man asi wo ku no asi wo Guinea no ɛde ne yehu ye won say Guinea so no mo mani age yes yɛnkɔ Mali so no money nye no money age and they are all based on the economic crisis.
All right.
And that is what we are in now. It is a youth ni adwuma ye hwɛ me call me from my 2021 September 29th echo Ivory Coast me call educate Africa to ho minua with 10 cities you can live in Abidjan but with 10 cities you can't live in Accra for more than 4 hours.
Okay.
Oh it wo hwɛ eniema ekoso a na sɛ me read even Ivory Coast anansi a mo kyerɛ mo dwane ba ha no se bepe ba bitina a economy no krampo no improve more than Ghana ye de no enti na prof say si yentimi manage niema ye a wan hwɛ ye a na military na ka sɛ ye na betimi age o mind ni ye ba beje enti wan call for cool so tie na sɛm na kan ye pa dia
ba be so so insight man for
no advice he even said say because of the economic crisis no one where there will be financial breakdown so he throw his support for e-levy.
Yeah.
Mimi say okro kan na mani nye.
All right. Me da asim say Boadi. Lawe na patchom time na so yem fancy na yenko.
Yo Otafija. Me da asi bebre. Na em say me bai. One say ni MPP spirit ne ba kakra. Ba wayade.
Also kasa ma Ghana.
But me see say spirit ne ba kakra. Ni MPP spirit no. Ba kakra. Mahama Messi. Yo Otafija. No kura ba ko pe. Yenya abosompem no ka se de me ye nyina ye ba na ye se ye nua because na budget se kra ya se me de Boadi ka no o amu hwe budget no budget e den ba hwe o income ne o expenditure na o income na o de to ho no uni mpefe se me nya 50 cedis ansa na matima abu o man na o ye na nya 60 na be ka se wo kwa ahokyire mu na fe you stand transfer ka se na wo hwe expenditure na ansa uni mo expenditure na o hwe 50 na wanya 60.
All right.
Nti mfa no nya excuse.
Okay. Proceed in here.
Ono asole continue ma me.
Proceed in here.
Ya papa atuguba ana ye nua bema atuguba. Asem o kan ye no. Wanka boni o. Eni nya no nko na saa asem yi waka bi. Sami pese me bodin no. Won say ye wo mpanifo ni bi wo Ghana ha. Om ye expert. Security experts. tama Guinea case by Mali Burkina ba ye nyina no omo de nsem bi beto fom nsem etimi pegya kuuba etimi de saa basabasaye eba o memu no omo keka ebeni de atuguba ebobo so yi na atuguba kra na o kafa den o se na danfo bi a ono so ne research bi a waye na omo kohia nti no ohwe na dudi na chi na ohwe ye no nioma bi a ohun se na danfo na ye no because o yisu Africa na na ode yes anioma no ohun nioma ba ko mienu miensa na ja obegina ho no bobo so ne nsem o kan yi wanka bone na mum before the oma yom ho se obi biara obetimi aka bibia ebetimi ati aban no ana se be yi aban ne to aba no ono se nipa no ye nche no ye hunahuna no ye ntaatae no emmoa ye we mini utu hei se nyame anya adom na nyame anka his excellency ni mpanifo koma amafo be pushi sa be huna enye yifo no kra ne beko soja fo na nkasa wo ti se omo hyehyɛ ntade ya hyehyɛ omo ntade ma chusini hyehyɛ omo ntade ti se de bia be na antinanti abremu a omo din se hu wo obra police station election no san krofo no nyina omo nye soja fo enso obi afro omo SWAT den SWAT what SWAT because you anymore no omo instigate because omo afa bi no bi so afa bi be hu no omo akọ ne ye kọchi papa yi akọjojo papa ni die fo si hwe papa na se mo kan ekọ kan se miensa bi manage o si yam prevent coup in Ghana because o say any difficult to say you be prevent it because say you the politics to aside you push politics at the to nchen a you betime a prevent coup but say ekoba say you politics be hye mu a coup na betime coup etime prevent coup so what you say o ka bi on ka bone o san ka bibi say ma yen ma entro atro endi yanim because you ambofrate now ko fom no ka chen say mi koi ye kodu ebe no aduane adi na kodu wa no aduane so ne ma na de ne ma bebra time ye du wa ye besi na ye be so ye no ma akola na nso ye na de akola ne kwa wa dada akola no nti osi man ye man tro so nye den embem e no se ye nhwe se ye be tata aban na se obe fix economy no se economy ne chia ese kwan bi ase ye kasa ni ye fa kwa bi e be fa so aban ne be de obetene no sa ne ma me so kan manage pa
okay
so u tete aban na so o tete na basa ye de aba papa ye se mo kan ye me ka me ati ase se wan ka se mboni bia ye ni nua bia de a watro na de ekunkrofo kra ne so wi o se owo de ben see America university be a friend war de ben eno kra ka to so kra na se o hwe wo
all right
ye be sere wo ye sere wo munya tatai no no munya de o mo kire no no munya se ye hyehyɛ mabu bi ntade ti se soja ntade na soja fo no so ye be security agencies no o mu sa nkrofo no o mo chi wo o mu sa uniform no o mo hye no
all right Lana medasi o
yo medasi na
Boadi so medasi
mechia na mafa ho de achia obabna ene dokodoko ya mo me ma me ya mo
medasi pa la
na kopon inshira de mama me ya mo
Boadi mpacho ya po
me nua me so me kọ no mechia honorable obomodin me ba me hu ne ma ba community bi ne mom omomodin na on speed up senior minister kan ye no honorable DC
me kasa me
no
so oba ko mu ache
na woni bibi me sense ade we so hwe nyankopon hira se lion na Mr.
Medasi
bibi hwe de atie ne se wo hum so won se aboa kraman osi esoro na okwabrane na edina si enyom na ombo modern tinetine me kire made anka mentia ba ni nyinam no asida kase ni PSC ni koma Mr. Opoku teacher Opoku na mama Vero Kafasi o man hweme anka mentia sei
omunyina da wase yedase pa Boadi William eye founder and CEO de ma Educate Africa Institute and obekansa ene ye ba bedi nkomo sanso na era Lionel Sean Wolf ye constituency organizer de ma NDC na ne pokasa de ma NDC abanyuko no sanso na ye wura dubu sompem so ye communications team member de ma NPP ono so bekansa na anopa emidin e de kwabana santo tafria ye di nkomo wie no ye wura busompem sere kwan kɔ kakra te wantene kan ne ho asem di ne kwabana santo tafria nam di dwumadi no chiame metena se no numa abo apam sima na duanan num ebesi sabre ye sore so na adwuma mra na apam Kosi Joseph DJ Joko ato aso dem.
Welcome back. On say it's so interesting. Me teachers so much share my deal and then no more platform so press. It was so nice and in fact I will never forget this event. Many me are proud of myself and I thank God say o mama so yemre na me so many so adi hu no so no one man anye kwana obuso a o share me waso me so de me kokakra kan me say baby a me person do Nyankopon de me do Nyankopon e de me no matter what nobody can change my destiny sɛ nyankopɔn ahyɛ ma me nkwa deɛ medu enti mesrɛ nyankopɔn ahoɔden ni nim deɛ na ho ban bɔ ne ɛnɛma pa nyinaa sɛ ɔmmoa m na ɔgye me taataataataata mfa me kudu baabi a me nso mefeel sɛ mepɛ sɛ medu na mesom ɔman Ghana na meyɛ the mouthpiece of the people, the voice of the voiceless no Erade boa me because I want to speak to lead and I am ready to do what I love and love whatever I do. Me da say omodi an subscribe Boadi Inspire sɛ na bia bibia me betu bia no on sa be kabi. Bye bye.
Kanokre, Diam Jesu ya Mr. Boadi, dudu ne frame Ghana ba.
Yanka siasa asini na eya bodende ma yen. Moja na nanu hwie go de je o man Ghana esi ho no. Edubile wo se ye bitu aso. Na ekirima abo edin pa.